Hello, this video is about major scales and the circle of fifths. So basically what we're going to go over today is how we use this thing to help us remember our major scales. So let's just get right into it. We're going to start with C major, so let me go ahead and write that out. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Hopefully everybody's with me at this point. Just C to C white keys. And we get a nice C major scale there. So according to this thing, if we start going this way, clockwise, G should be our next one. So let's think about this. I'm going to go ahead and just write out G to G, white keys. G, A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. I'm going to keep track of where this G was. That was the fifth note up in my C scale. So I'm going to go and play this. And those you might know, you might not. That's not quite a major scale. Something's wrong. Oh, this needs to be F sharp. If we do our whole step half steps, we can verify that with the formula. But for now, I'm just going to assume you know that. I'm just going to go ahead and put F sharp here. So it turns out for a G major scale, I need an F sharp, otherwise it doesn't have the right sound. So we'll keep going. According to this, D is the next one. Well, hey, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 notes up. And this scale, what a coincidence. So circle of fifths, right? So that's kind of what they're getting at, is we go up a fifth each time, a fifth in the new scale, and that's going to tell us what our next scale is going to be. So in this case, it's D. And I'm just going to go ahead and write all the notes in. D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and D. All right, so now if I play D to D white keys, that one really sounds different. So here's the rules. We're going to keep our old sharp. So that was F sharp. And then we need a new sharp. Turns out this new sharp goes in the same spot that we had to do it for the last scale. So let's try this now. D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. Hey, that sounds more like a major scale. If we do our whole half, we'll see that's true as well. Whole, half, whole, half. So it all plays by the rules. So you're probably starting to see what's going on here, but we just keep doing this. So let's go ahead and finish it out. We got A as our next one. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. We're going to carry our old sharps. So that's F sharp, then C sharp. Then we get a new one, which is G sharp. We can double check this. A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. Hey, it works. So the idea is just to kind of organize this information in a meaningful way. So if we can just keep doing the same thing, that's great, and that's what the circle does. So 5 notes up is E. Just go ahead and write my notes in. And there's a rule with scales that we can't double a note. With the exception of this last note, really is not part of the scale though. We just play that same note we started on to make it sound more complete. So really there's 7 notes in a scale. So I'm going to carry my old sharps here, F sharp, G sharp, C sharp, and then we get D sharp. Let's keep going. Looks like B should be my next one. And that's true. We're looking at this one here. So we get B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Carry your old sharps. That's F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, A sharp. If you get what I'm doing, you could probably kind of fast forward through some of this. But I do want to point something out. When we go to the next fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's F sharp. So we got to be careful here because it's easy to think it's just F, but it's not. F's all the way over here. So F sharp, let's take a look at this one. F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. And of course, you know F sharp. Oops, starting to smudge my stuff a little bit. Then we got carry our old sharps. And then we get this thing here. E sharp's our new one. What the heck? You might know about this, you might not. But yes, E sharp is a real note. So whenever we sharp a note, we go up a half step, and we don't care about black or white. You just go up a half step. So when we're playing by scale rules, we can't have F natural and an F sharp in the same scale. That's not allowed. It's a whole thing. So just trust me on that one for now. Let's check it out. F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp. So we say E sharp and F or N harmonic equivalents, they sound the same, but in the context of this scale, it functions a little different. Again, don't worry too much about that. Then we get our last one, C sharp. So we're thinking about this actually kind of makes sense that if a C major scale has no sharps or flats, it's just a neutral scale or natural, I guess I should actually say. It would make sense that C sharp, you actually got to sharp every single note if we're going to keep that whole step, half step pattern, right? So we're literally just bumping that whole step, half step pattern a half step of the keyboard. What's here? Move everything up a half step. You get that. So we just sharp every note. So there you go. That is all 7 sharp major scales according to circle of fifths. So that took us all the way to here. So you might notice that there's 2 of them in this block, F sharp and G flat for this one, C sharp and D flat for this one. What they're trying to say is we could start this scale and call this note G flat instead of F sharp, and we get the same scale. So don't worry about that too much now. I'm going to cover that in a later video. Last thing I want to talk about though is this right here. Woo, see if I can block it off. Is the order of our sharps as they appear throughout the circle. And this is a really good order to remember. So we get F, C, G, D, A, E, B. One saying I've learned to remember this is Father Charles goes down and ends battle. We'll go over that a little more in the future too. For now, just know how to make our major scales using sharp notes, using circle fifths to help us figure it out. That's it. Next one will be on the flats.